Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So it's the end of another week and the beginning of another one. Oh, and for those who are just joining for the first time, I'm so very sorry. I forgot to say welcome to my channel. So as usual, I start off recapping the week prior before I start to plan out for the brand new week. So I did pretty good this week, okay? I didn't do anything. The only day I didn't do anything was Friday, but I made sure I did something every single day except for Friday. So Monday, I did the treadmill. I did remember I told you guys I was switching it up. So instead of doing the Tuesday body pump / CX Works class, I did the body pump on Monday. And then Tuesday, I didn't end up going to the gym. I'm not sure why, but I did walk during my lunch. I was planning on going to the gym. I'm not sure what happened on Tuesday. And then this is why I need to remember to write every night, because sometimes I'm just too tired, and then I'll come back and fill it in. So, oh, and I keep forgetting my stickers in here. I have to redo it. And maybe I'll post it. I never post my after the pens. I think I don't post because I don't like to have the blank space. And so because this week I just missed Friday, after I fill it in, I probably will post this. I'll make a note to post it. Yeah. So yeah, I usually fill it in with stickers. I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, like these. Like on this week, see how I just fill it in. If I just walk the beach, I use the water bottle, and then the sneakers and the cardio hard, and then the little weights or whatever. So I try to fill it in when I'm done with the week. So I need to remember to do that. But that's what I was saying. Like, I usually, before I do my video, I'll usually sit down and go through my Fitbit and write in what I did in my stats, and then talk to you guys, because it's a good refresher of the week, and then I can just share my thoughts, how I'm feeling. So that's a good thing. So I decided I don't know if I told you guys, the C25K app is an app. It's a free app, and it helps to train you, like if you're going to do a 5K or something like that. There's another one, I think, after that, because I was, swiping through it, and I think they have another one for the 10K. I'm not sure, but it's a really good app for beginner runners or runners who haven't ran in a while and you just want to like get back into the swing of things. So I've always said, even when I was heavier, I always felt like there was a little runner inside of me. So one of my goals is to run the beach. I'm pretty sure I've shared that with you guys quite a few times. So I did the C25K app before quarantine, and then I kept up with it a little bit in the beginning of the quarantine, and then I stopped. So I stopped right on the start of week 4, and that was in June. So it is now November, and I wanted to start over because I don't think that I was ready to just jump right in and be running at 4 minutes straight. So I said, let me start from day 1. So that's what I did Wednesday. And guess what? I used to jog on the treadmill at like 3.8. I was jogging at 4.3 on Wednesday, because I felt like 3.8 was just way too slow. And I was like, let me just speed it up. Oh, I stopped it at 4.2. And I was like, I think I could do 4.3. Like, I did 4.2 the first interval of jogging. And I was like, the next time I do it, the next interval, I'm going to see if I could do a 4.3. And I did do 4.3, and it wasn't too hard. And I probably could do a 4.4, but I didn't want to push it because there's like 8 intervals of 1 minute jogs. So I was like, I don't want to tire myself out, and then I'm like dying at the end. I have to try to space this out. So I just kept it at the 4.3, but I was super proud of myself. And this is another reason why sometimes I get so down on myself, because I didn't do this in the beginning. they're like, there's so many things that you can track that you don't think of until like you're noticing the changes. I, even with my walking, just walking on the treadmill, I think in the beginning, honestly, guys, I was at like 1.9, like walking. And that to me was like, that was fast walking. I know that's so terrible. Like I remember because cool down used to be like at 0.5. That was the lowest. And that's where it had to go because I was walking already so slow that my cool down was at like 0.5, like barely moving. It's just, it's laughable now because I'm like looking back, like I really thought I was killing it at 1.9. And now I'm like walking at 3.2. 3.3. That's where I'm walking at now. So those are the milestones, and those are the things that I like, that I wish I had kept track of in the beginning of my journey. I just found all this stuff about Happy Planner and tracking my fitness and all this other stuff this year. And so, yeah, but yeah. And I'm not laughing at anybody who's doing, do what you can do right now. I'm just saying for my progress, like as you, keep going and you get to see, then it really makes a difference. It really makes you like not really pay attention to the scale as much, because even though like we deal with the scale and the numbers, I deal with it. It's these moments like me jogging at a 4.3 for me, when I know I came from walking at 1.9 and that was a struggle for me, it's freaking awesome. And a scale is not going to tell you that. It's just not. So that to me was just icing on the cake. Like I literally all day after that, all night, I was just like, I can't believe I'm at 4.3 and I'm comfortable and I'm not dying. And it's just like, okay, I'm doing this. So yeah, I love to get those moments. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I think I told you guys too in one of the other videos that it used to take me about an hour to walk a mile. Like, and some of those things, like I've noticed because I put it in Fitbit, that I can, and it saves everything. And I've had that Fitbit since 2018. So I'm able to go back, and that's a good thing because like I said, it's always really, 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 really good to be able to see how far you've come. It is very encouraging, especially when you're down about other stuff that's going on, or just emotional, or you're just not feeling your best self. Like sometimes it's good to have those reminders, like I'm not doing this for nothing. Like it may feel like it because there's not instant gratification or instant rewards. It's a gradual thing. And so sometimes it's good to just take a minute and think about where you've come so far and congratulate and pat yourself on the back just for that. Like, just for that. Like, there was a time where I wish I was where I am now. So let's just sit in the moment of where we are now and congratulate ourselves. We're doing good. And yeah, it's not going to be great every single day. And yeah, we're not going to be at our best selves, and we're not going to eat the best, and we're not going to do our best every single day. But those little moments add up to big results. We've seen the stickers all the time and you hear it. So just keep that in mind, guys. And so Thursday, so yeah, I'm going to keep at it with my C25. I'm going to do it twice a week. I'm not sure, maybe since I'm switching my class, I'm not doing it on Tuesday. I don't know, I'll figure it out because like I said, I still want to be able to take the CX Works with the body pump on Tuesdays twice a month. I'm going to try it. So I have to figure out what my schedule is going to be for this week. But I already signed up for body pump on Monday. So I guess I'm not doing it this week. So maybe Monday I'll just keep this the same. And then Wednesday I'll do the C25, and maybe Fridays. So maybe Wednesdays and Fridays. But I think I'm supposed to do that 3 times a week according to the app. So maybe Tuesdays, since I'm not doing the class, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Maybe I'll do it like that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. So Thursday, I just did the hour of body pump. This weekend, I wasn't feeling my best because you all know women's troubles. So I did the body pump, and Yeah, I just left. I didn't walk very much, as you could see, that day either, but I did my body pump, and I went and did it Saturday, and I upped my weights again. Actually, I didn't up my weights. When we usually do the squat track, I don't use weights because I feel like I really don't need to. And you guys already know about my thighs and the baby deer issue, okay? With me walking like a baby deer last week. And so I really don't need the weights, basically. I mean, if I'm getting killed like that without weights, I never use the weights when we do squat track. So this Saturday, I actually did use the weights, and I had the 11-pound weights on each side. So it was at 22 weights, 22 pounds. Um, and I got through it, and my thighs are not jacked up, and I'm not walking around like two baby deers, okay? And that was pretty good, and I was really excited for myself. I was going to keep the same weights on for the back track that we do, but those clean and presses, oh my gosh, we do like so many of those, and I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. I'll keep it to where I have it, and then I'll just see as I go. But that's another thing that I gauge too, is like how much weights I can do and stuff. And I've noticed my arms are getting better. Like I could start to see like the cuts in my arms. Like, it's amazing. And knowing that I'm just doing I'm doing the measurements and the scale really helps, because I'm not afraid to put more into the weights, because before I was just like, oh, you know, you're going to get swollen, or you're going to get more muscle, too much muscle, and then you're going to get on a scale. I'm telling y'all, the scale like almost ran my life. So I was really thinking about scaling back on my weights because of it. But I like to lose weight and do the weight training so that I'm tight. I don't want to be like loose skin. I want to be tight. So I was like, yeah, I'm not giving up my weights. So now that I'm doing the measurements, that's another reason why I'm excited about that, because I am free to lift whatever I need to lift. Okay. So, my breakdown, the week was pretty good. I told you about the C25. I did pretty good on my water. I only missed so far. Friday, I only missed my last bottle of water because I fell asleep. This weather, it really makes me so tired. Like by 7 o'clock at night, y'all, I'd be tired. So I fell asleep before I was able to drink my last bottle of water. It was on my nightstand. And then the yesterday, I only got 2 bottles in. But I did pretty good, I'm going to say. I did pretty good, guys. I wasn't really fooling around. I was making sure. So I'm going to set this up, and I'm going to try to keep these pages together because I want you guys to be able to see it in the frame as I'm laying stickers. So let's get into it. So this week is pretty simple. Just using the fitness happy planner stickers, the accessory book that goes with that one, the Sweat Smile Repeat, it goes with that one. And then for my theme this week is going to be Empowering Woman happy planner sticker book. I swore I used more stickers in here. But as you can see, it's barely touched. And I love this book. And I'm like, I swore I was killing this book at one point, and that's why I had stopped using it. But I love this Empowering Woman. So I'm going to use that. And making sure my pages, I'm going to keep, see, this is why I can't keep doing this, because it's going to like bother me if I move these. Okay, let me just try to keep them like that. Okay, so I have some more good news. You know, guys, I'm all about the good news. I'm all about this weight loss journey with the good news, because it seems like sometimes it's so hard to come by. So for Wednesday, when I was jogging on the treadmill, first, I didn't tell you this. Every time I put on my sweatshirt, I'm like, I forgot to tell them. So, at least I think I forgot. If you guys heard this before, I apologize. But I don't think I told you guys. So, I needed to get another sweatshirt because it's starting to get chillier. And the one that I have is getting a little too big. So I went to Walmart. I swear, I feel like I told y'all the story. I went to Walmart. What I'm doing is right now I'm just putting some stickers over this sidebar because I don't use it for food log and exercise here. I use this for my exercise and I use this for my water. So I usually cover those up and then I write over them. So this is exercise. And this is water. Trying my best not to move these pages. Okay. So I went to Walmart and I forgot to check the size that I had in on my sweatshirt. So I thought it was a 2X because it had gotten really, really too big. So I was like, this has to be a 2X. So let me just get an extra large. I don't know if I can do this without moving my pages, guys. I can't. I have to be able to be comfortable trying to do this. So see, it's off. So when I went to go get the sweatshirt, like I said, I didn't check my size before I went to make sure what size I needed. So I said, well, it feels like super big. So I was like, it has to be like a 2X. So let me just get an extra large. So I grabbed an extra large sweatshirt. I come home. I check the size of the one I already had that I was thinking was that I thought was a 2X. So I checked the size. That was an extra large, guys. Can you believe that? It was so big on me that I thought it was a 2X. So so now I have another extra large. So I was like, okay. I was completely shocked. I was like, oh my gosh, how is the extra large that big on me now? I swear that was a 2X. But it wasn't. So there's that. And then Wednesday, while doing my C25K app, jogging on the treadmill, my yoga pants starts to fall down. Not all the way down, but it was like, because I wear it over my stomach, and they were falling under, like, and fell underneath my belly. So I was like, oh my gosh, I must have put the wrong ones on today, because I still have my older ones, the 2X ones, that I just wear around the house, or if I just need to run to the store real quick. So I came home and checked the size of those yoga pants, and you're not going to believe it, but those yoga pants were an extra large. Guys, an extra large falling down. You know, I wear my yoga pants fitted. Okay? They need to be fitted. So that's just giving you an idea of how they used to fit. They were fitted, okay? I have to get now, because I knew they were getting a little loose, but I felt like it was still too early for me to go and get a bunch of size large pants. I only got a couple that I wear Because I still feel like I need to get used to the fit, because they're, they were a little tighter than the ones I usually wear. They weren't tight where it was like, oh, I can't even move, but it was a tighter fit. So I'm like, okay, so now I need to go and get a bunch of large yoga pants. Guys, large? Are you serious? I'm like so beyond ecstatic. Like, I was mortified that that happened, because I'm like, I'm not going to keep pulling them up. And it was like, I'm trying to jog, so I don't really have time to be doing this. So I just left them. And I was in the women's room. Like, they have a women's section. I guess I'm putting these over here. Oh, this is going to be, I need to see. Oh, no. So there's an area, a room that has all the, has some machines. It has some, the weights and stuff. It's like a smaller gym room that you have to have a, to get in. And so that's where I was at. So I wasn't really like concerned, because it was just me and a few girls in there. So I didn't like fuss with it until I got done. But I literally could not believe that that happened with extra large pants. Guys, are you hearing me? Can you believe that? This is coming from somebody who was faithfully rocking 3X on a regular basis. And some of the 3X stuff that I was wearing was tight. And now I am in a large. So the next time I'm getting down on myself, can you guys just remind me of these little moments and let me know that it's happening. It is happening. May not be happening as fast as I want it to happen, but it's happening. I went out to lunch with my friend yesterday and we were talking, and she was saying how she doesn't understand why some things we just can't get over like really quickly and just be done with it. And I told her, I said, because sometimes we learn in the process. Sometimes it takes the process for us to grow and for us to mature and for us to learn. If we miss the process, then sometimes we miss the lesson. And I told her, I said, just for example, like my weight loss journey, if I could just say, oh Lord, I need to drop 75 pounds tomorrow, please and thank you. And then tomorrow I jump up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I lost 75 pounds. That's amazing. What have I learned? That I can eat whatever I want, say a quick prayer, and it'll go away, right? So I'm not really still mindful of healthy eating, of taking care of myself, and the importance of exercising. I'm not getting that message if I prayed my pounds away. But when you go through a process or a journey like this has been, in this process, that's what I'm learning. I'm learning about nutrition. I'm learning about the importance of exercise. I'm learning about strength training. I'm learning about all this, changing my lifestyle into a healthier lifestyle. And in turn, you appreciate your hard work just a little bit more. Now, I know there are some people and there are some stories where you see people lose a lot of weight and then they gain it back. I'm not saying that that could never happen. It does happen. But I'm hoping that in this journey that I am learning that I don't want to have to do another 6 months of straight cardio to burn off all the weight I originally lost before. Like, that's what I think about sometimes when because I'm that's another one of my fears. I'm fearful of that. I'm fearful that I might gain all this weight back. That is a real fear of mine. And that's why I try to remind myself, like, do you want to do all of that again? Like, you know what it took you to get here. You know the man hours, the mental stress, the just pushing through all those days of going when you didn't feel like going, and this and that, the battle, the fighting. Do you want to really do that all over again? Even though you still have to do it, we still have to do it even now. But it is not as bad as it was, at least for me, as it was in the beginning. Yeah, because I still have those days. I tell you guys that all the time. I'm not saying I'm exempt now and I just don't have those days. See how I'm used to just pulling the papers because I need to be able to do it. Like, but sometimes you just learn, you got to learn stuff in the process. And you're better for it. And you appreciate it more. Just like we tell our kids. Like, even my son, for example. When he was in high school, he always asked me, like, it felt like every other month, if he can have another pair of sneakers, a brand new pair. And I would tell him all the time, Steven, I just got you sneakers. Yeah, I know, but I got to keep my sneaker game strong. That's what he would always tell me. My sneaker game got to be strong. It has to be strong. I don't know who we need to be strong for, but that's what he was saying. And I told him, I said, I want to see how strong your sneaker game is and how important your sneaker game is when you have to buy your own sneakers when you get older. Oh, I am. Watch. All right. Sorry, guys. I have to move this because I need to make sure I get this on properly. Yeah, so that's what I told him. I said, I want to see how strong. I need to see the strongness of the sneaker game when you're purchasing your sneakers yourself. I need to see it, for real. And my son will be 25 next week. Not this week, next week. His birthday is on the 23rd. And I think I've seen him since 18 to 25. I swear to you, I think he's bought like 3 or 4 pairs of sneakers. Okay? The same kid who his sneaker game had to be so strong. It just had to be strong. And that's what I'm saying. When you're not putting in the effort and stuff is handed to you, there's no sign of appreciation. There's no, there's no real worth to you, But when you have to put in the work, when you have to do it, and when you have to make it happen, it's a totally different thing. Now he doesn't mind because he has to pay for his own sneakers. He don't mind wearing them until you can't wear them no more because he's trying to get his money's worth out of it. Because now he knows the worth of the sneakers. It wasn't, I didn't buy them. So it's not like, oh, he don't really know. He knows now how much those sneakers cost. So he's going to get what he put in those sneakers. When he wasn't buying them, that didn't matter to him because he didn't put nothing in it. It didn't matter. He didn't put nothing in. He didn't need to get nothing out of it. If he wore them for a day, that was good enough because he didn't buy them. And that's the same thing with this weight loss journey. That's the same thing. So because it's a process, we learn to appreciate the hard work, the sacrifices. It means more. It means more when you can see, like, when you look at yourself and you're proud because you're like, I know what I had to go through to get here. It wasn't no, I woke up I woke up like this. Like this took some dedication. It took some sacrifice. It took some hard work, but I'm here because of that. And that's what I was trying to tell her. Like, some stuff you can't, we want to just wish away. You want to wish a broken heart away. You want to wish this away and wish that away. But there's no true lesson in that. Because you run the risk after that of going, probably doing the same stupid thing because you ain't learned nothing. Now you learned. And so now it's like, no, I think I'm going to take my time the next time. Or I see the red flags and I'm just not going to do that because I know what it took. Just like for me, some of the relationships that I have been in cost me my peace of mind. And that's another reason why my anxiety level and the depression that I was going through had kicked in so high, because I had triggers in my life. And so now I'm very, very, very protective of my peace. If you come in and you're a disruptor of my peace, I can't stand for that, because I know what it took to get me here. I know where I came from to secure the kind of peace that I have right now. And I'm not just going to let anything and anybody jump in and disrupt that. When you never had to fight for it, you don't know the value of it, you let anybody come in your life and do whatever. But when you have to fight for something, like with my peace, I can't afford it. I can't afford to let just anybody just jump in my life and wreak havoc and then bounce. I can't afford it, because I'm already like trying to keep myself together. So I know what it cost me to get where I am right now. So I can't afford that. And that's what happens when you go through certain things in life. It teaches you the importance of certain things. And it teaches you to value certain things. So yeah, certain things you just don't do anymore because no, that cost me too much. And that's what I hope I get in this journey, that I understand through this process. And I think that's what I'm getting. And I feel like that's the lesson that God is trying to teach me now. It's like, you need to value where you are in the things that you've gone through, so you know not to go back and do those things. So maybe this is why, I'm having like a kind of standstill or whatever in the scale, and I'm getting kind of, I have to understand that it's going to happen. But at the same time, this is a time where I need to remember, when I get to my goal weight, that you don't need to just have a whole week of cheat days and just say, oh, well, I'll just jump back on it later, because I have like a weight allowance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I swear, I feel like if I get down to like 150, I could say, well, you can allow an extra 20 pounds. Like, it's not that bad. You can always just take that off. Like, I don't want to have that mentality. And that's why I feel like these moments right here, these times in my process and in my journey, is going to help me, because then I can go back and remember what it felt like when I was here. So I know, you know what? That part of my journey didn't feel too good. And I don't think I want to go back to that. So we have to learn to respect the process. You got to respect the process, because it's there for a reason. It's definitely there for a reason. And we all have our different outlooks on life and our different experiences and how we see things. So my journey is not going to be like your journey. Something that's easier for you in the journey, like maybe drinking water, that's like nothing. That's like, why is she having such a hard time drinking water? But for me, it's an issue. So we all have our different things in the journey. And then maybe for you, sugar is an issue. And to me, it's like, I can give a crap about some baked goods. Like, that's not my issue. But everybody, like I said, is different. Everybody's journey is different. And so, and the things that we take out of it, the perspective that we get out of it, is going to be what we need individually to keep moving. forward and to keep going. So that's how I feel about that. But it's a process, and I am learning to accept it. I'm learning to roll with it, and whatever happens, I know that God is in control, and this is actually a strength training day. And he's got me. And you just gotta be patient. And that's another thing about me. It's like, I want it now. I want it yesterday. Now, to be honest, I wanted it yesterday. But it is what it is. So we're just gonna keep rolling with it. And that's what I was like. I can't stress myself out over, this is body pump day. I'm gonna do cardio, and I guess cardio here. Let's just put that there. Nope, I'm gonna use this one. This is Sunday. This is my rest day, so I'm gonna put that there. I'm sorry, I try not to move this paper so much when I'm filming because it's so loud. It's like crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. But I think I did pretty good with keeping these in frame. Good job, Ramika. You get a gold star. I really like this Empowering Woman book. I really am surprised. I really thought that I've been using this book a lot. And when I opened it, it was like, okay, there's like a cajillion stickers in here that I have not touched. So I'm going to put some stuff on the side because remember, I don't do the little tracker thing anymore. So let's see what I could find that's small enough to put on the sidebar. I'm going to put some, that might work. Will it work? I don't like it. It's going over into that section, and then the T's hanging off. I should have put on the wax paper and then just moved it around. No. Yeah, this weather really has me going to bed so early. I almost kind of don't mind because, like I told you guys, I'm getting up for work on time now. Even last night, I really didn't sleep too well. And I was still up at a little after 7 this morning. Just not that one. Let's do this one. Okay, we got one. Here's a good one. Be that girl who shows up and never gives up. So we're going to put this one. Super cute. I feel like I need to move that up. Oh, this would have been cute to put over there. Oh my gosh. Let me see something, because I think I'm going to try to move that now. I'm going to take this off. I hope it fits after I'm doing this now. Put that on wax paper. I'm going to take this one off. Put that on wax paper. And I'm going to take this one. So where else would I use this? I wouldn't use it in my classic because my other planner, because I usually use a sidebar. Oh, I love it. I'm going to take the noted off at the top. Bingo was his name. Oh, how stinking cute is that? So cute. You guys know I have to give you a little song every time, right? Just a smidge of a song. Oh, why do I always forget to put a water thing for Sundays? It's like, you still need to drink water on Sundays, even though it's really hard for you to do. And then I'll put my journaling sticker and we will be done. Which I did not have already picked out. Which I usually try to do. Let's open up this one and see. Not the big ones. Those are too big. These are the, I don't want these. I want something in the front, so I don't have to find a sticker to put up there. Oh, maybe this one, because it's like the same kind of flowers. I love these journaling stickers. I'm going to use it. I don't like the layout, but we're going to use it. And there you go. I really like this, how this came out. I don't know if this is too dark, but I like how it came out. And I like that sticker, and I don't want to change it. I like it. I feel like I need something here, though. How about a flower? Let's move this up. Let's put this here. Let's put like this like that. Yeah. Little nets. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my X-Acto knife. And cut this part off. And bingo, what is his name? Oh, I thought I could put that somewhere else, but it doesn't look like I can. Okay, that looks super cute. I love it. Oh, my bookmark. Or tabby thingy. Okay, it's another week of November, and next week is Thanksgiving. You guys believe that? I went to the store today and I got all the staples that I usually, when I wait till the last minute to go to the store to get, is never there. So anything else I have to get next week is just general stuff that they have all the time. So, because I am making sweet potato pies and I am making banana pudding. So every time, majority of the time every year, when I wait till the last minute, I can never find the vanilla wafers because y'all know it has to be the real Nilla wafers. I can never find them. And the vanilla pudding, the jello pudding, you can never find. And collard greens is hard to find too. So I already got that too. My son doesn't really eat that, but I could eat collard greens all week, honey. I don't make them all the time, but when I do, I could clear the pot by myself. I love me some greens, and I love me some cabbage, and I love spinach. I love vegetables. Like, I don't really think I know a vegetable I don't eat. I won't eat. I used to hate peas as a kid because I didn't like the mush in the middle, but now they're tolerable. I don't usually still make them, but I can eat them. It's funny how our tastes change as we get older. Like as a kid, I used to love milk. I don't even want juice. I don't even want Kool-Aid. I want milk. White milk was my thing, okay? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, anytime, milk was it. Now, milk is not my friend. He's not my friend anymore. He's just not. And when I have milk, I pay for it. So those are the days. Okay, I'm not going to hold you guys all night. This is my spread for November. I was getting ready to say September. Wow. November 16th through the 22nd. Another week to go out and kill it, to do our best, to encourage each other, love on one another, support one another, and let's get her done. And thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos and you have not yet subscribed, please make sure you subscribe, and also make sure you hit the bell for notifications of when new videos have been uploaded. I love you guys so much, and I want you guys to have an awesome, awesome, awesome week, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.